More often than not, we miss the red flags of a narcissistic relationship because we have not had the life experience or the formal education to give us the understanding of the manipulation and what these kinds of people are, the games they play and the things that they do. Narcissistic relationships have a way of pulling you in so quick you don't have time to think about what is happening. And there are several early warning signs of a narcissistic relationship that it's wise to watch out for and look out for the patterns of behaviour. Look out for their past history. Listen to your instincts. Slow things down if you can. When it comes to early warning signs, one of the first of these is the narcissist love bombing. At first it feels like a fairy tale. It's intense. They sweep you off your feet with those excessive compliments, which is actually their flattery. Constant messages, grand gestures, all in a very short space of time. They're planning the future with you. It's overwhelming, it's flattering, and it seems too good to be true because it usually is, but you kind of get caught up with it and you find yourself complimenting them back, wanting to spend time with them, feeling guilty if you don't spend time with them, if you don't message them instantly. Narcissists use love bombing to fast track relationships, to fast track that emotional attachment, as they use the fast-paced commitment. They talk about future plans with you almost immediately. They're not interested in getting to know you first. They're interested in finding out what you would like in the future so they can mirror it and sell it straight back to you on the first date of how they would like the exact same things as you. They discuss moving in. Some might not even discuss it. Some might sleep over and never leave. They discuss marriage, children. It feels romantic. It feels like you're getting that understanding of each other. But it's often about gaining control quickly before you've had time to spot any red flags. They will test your boundaries in little ways. So if you've made plans and you can't see them, they'll just drop that subtle little guilt trip to see how much attention you'll give them, how much you'll apologise to them, how much you will drop for them. The same as messages. They'll not respond to see whether you ask them what they're doing. Or if you don't respond quick enough, they'll get quite sulky with you to get you to respond faster. They'll guilt you into responding faster. They'll say and do things that make you feel uncomfortable, and then they'll claim that they were only messing around, they were only joking. They don't respect your limits, they ignore your limits. They're quite rude to people in public. They expect to be served. They push past your personal space. They test your boundaries early to see what they can get away with. They like the genuine curiosity. They love talking about themselves, but show very little interest in your thoughts, feelings, or experiences unless they can use them against you. More often than not, it's a one-sided conversation. If you notice those one-sided conversations, take it seriously, as usually that means their empathy is lacking. There's also the subtle put-downs. In early stages, criticism is disguised as humour or helpful advice. They're just trying to help. They're only having a joke. Over time, these micro digs chip away at your confidence, so you no longer have a belief in yourself. There's the jealousy and the control. They can act possessive. They can question your loyalty early on. They can change how you dress, how you do your hair in subtle ways, from simply just buying you new outfits. They frame it as how they care about you rather than that they're being possessive. It's more about their insecurity and their control than it is caring about who you are as a person. And more often than not, you don't feel safe. You feel confused. You feel drawn in, yet you find yourself very emotionally drained. You find yourself feeling anxious. And this is when we have to differentiate between insecurities and instincts. Insecurities are usually things where we can question, right, why is this bothering me? And we can usually find out why it's bothering us. With instincts, we're not quite sure. We can't quite put our finger on it, but something just does not sit right. It feels too good to be true, because it usually is. Confusion is one of the first symptoms of manipulation. Any early warning signs you notice of a narcissistic relationship, of a narcissistic person, please do add those into the comments with people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a select few one-to-one slots available, which should also be in the video description. If you're looking for further reading, I have several books out on Amazon. How to Create Boundaries Around Those Who Have No Respect for Your Boundaries, a Narcissist Handbook, the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, 15 rules to deal with narcissistic people, how to stay sane and break the chain, Healing from Narcissistic Abuse, a guided journal for empowerment and recovery, and then Behind the Mask, the Rise of the Narcissist, which is the first in hopefully a 3-part series. Thank you very much for watching. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.